Montgomery County farmers have a great support system through the Office of Agriculture and its partner agencies. One is the Montgomery Soil Conservation District, which administers a farm equipment share program.
I was just trying to figure out.
Yes, and if Russ doesn't need it now, then it's going to go back to Rock Hill.
This program offers farmers the opportunity to lease 4 pieces of equipment for a nominal fee: a no-till drill, a manure spreader, a walk-behind tractor, and a mulch lifter. Let's learn more.
This program was established in 2014 with the Office of Agriculture. They had secured a federal grant to purchase equipment. This provides an opportunity for new and beginning farmers to start farming and not incur the equipment costs to help agriculture community grow in Montgomery County. The rental program is advertised on our website. The first point of contact is me. You give me a call and I'll find out what it is that you want. I will forward you the rental lease agreement. First step is to get the paperwork to me. The next step is to be properly trained.
I work with Karen Walker as part of the soil conservation's coordination between the Office of Agriculture, Soil Conservation, and the University of Maryland Extension in providing educational programming involving our equipment share program. One of the 2 greatest used pieces of equipment is the manure spreader, which provides us an opportunity to take the abundance of horse manure and other organic sources of nutrients that are located in this rich area and get them onto our fields for use as a way of increasing organic matter and also for nutrients supplement. The manure spreader we see here, this is a power takeoff driven manure spreader. It takes about a minimum of 20, maybe 25 horsepower to pull it through a field. It is a single beater unit. So this unit has an apron chain that is driven by the power takeoff and literally transports the manure or the organic matter back to the beaters. The beaters spin and deposit it on the soil.
To rent it from our program, it's a nominal fee, $25 a day, and it's per day of usage. If it rains on a Monday and you're not able to use the equipment till that Wednesday and you return it or you're finished by that Friday, you will only be charged for 2 days.
The second most heavily used piece of equipment is our no-till drill. Remembering that Montgomery County just celebrated 50 years of no-till, we really want to continue to promote the use of no-till seeding in and around our county. This piece of equipment allows our smaller farmers to utilize no-till with less horsepower, but also to be able to fit in through some of the smaller farm gates that we find throughout the small farm community. So this piece of equipment, a land pride unit, requires about 40 horsepower to pull. A unit like this could cost somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000. So that's quite an investment for a very short period of time usage on some of our farms. This allows us to seed grass seed, cover crops, and things like wheat or barley into the ground for use in securing our soil and or raising a commodity crop without doing tillage.
What it does is it makes a series of slits in the ground, 9 of them on this machine, and then it drops seed in them, and then it covers them over.
New farmers are not the only ones who use the equipment. Established farmers are on board too.
The farm is a 203-acre farm that's both in Olney and Sandy Spring. It started way back when Robert Brooke received a grant from the King of England in the late 17th century, and it's been going since then. My wife and I, Marilyn and I, we purchased the farm in 1975. We had cattle then, but as time went by, we shifted from the cows to horses. And right now there are 42 horses on the farm. 4 belong to us and the rest are boarded. Well, through the year that I have been farming, I have got to know other farmers and then the people from the Ag Center, which is now moved to Muncaster Road, and I've participated in several programs. And I heard that they had equipment that they rented out, and I wanted to use that to overseed my pasture or to take care of the horse trails. And so Chuck Schuster from the Ag Center brought it down, and we got it going yesterday for the first time. There was a learning curve, of course, but it's worked out well. It's a nice program because it's a big piece of machinery. It costs a lot of money, and to have it just for your own use, it's not cost effective at all. And being able to do this at a modest rate is a nice benefit, and it helps keeping things in shape too. The trails won't wash out with good growth of grass. My pastures will be healthy, and all this helps the runoffs from the farm and all the problems that are involved in that.
It's incredibly important to understand that this new technology that's evolved has helped us when it comes to ensuring that we have environmentally sustainable practices. And so from that perspective, whether it's no-till, whether it's ensuring that fertilizers and manures are evenly spread, even when it comes to pesticides and making sure that that's properly applied with the right percentages, all of those things are making a tremendous difference when it comes to ensuring that we're turning back climate change, that we're making our environment healthier, and also making our food production better as well.
The only piece of equipment that we provide delivery for is the no-till drill. The other pieces of equipment the farmer is to pick up. There are 2 locations where we house the rental equipment. The first location and the primary location is Rock Hill Orchard in Mount Airy, Maryland, and the other piece of equipment is housed at Butler's Orchard, and I'd like to give a shout out to both of them for housing our equipment.
I make sure that you are appropriately trained on our equipment. That training might take just a few minutes if you have a farm background, or if you're totally new to using some of these pieces of equipment. We will spend an extensive amount of time making sure you understand how to hook up, how to unhook, and the appropriate use of that piece of equipment.
Making sure that all of our farmers, both the small ones as well as our mid-level and high-level farms, can still do this affordably is incredibly important. And just as we would with economic development support for any other company out there when it comes to acquisition of very expensive equipment, this is the same kind of case here for our farms. And so it's really exciting to see that support that's there and people being able to use it.
For more information on the Farm Equipment Share Program, check out this website or contact Karen Walker.